So I decided to jump right into the next episode, even though it is midnight and I'm tired. We're just getting used to Carrot Top, and then we had Andre the Giant join the family. We're at camp, about to kind of break off, and I guess if I can decide where we're going to go to the east. So let's go ahead and explore camp just a little first. I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. A chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't.
Oh.
We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
Couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Okay, so that kind of explains lyrium, because we have it. I just don't know what it's for, so I haven't given it out to anybody yet. But that's horrible. I can't believe they would do that.
Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Wow. Alistair approves +1. Gosh, he's so hard to please. I could just sit here and talk to him forever, but we've got things to do. I want to talk to everybody, even Sten. Like, I haven't really gotten to know Sten yet, but I don't want episodes that are just entire backstory unless you guys want, to hear these conversations, which by all means, definitely. If not, I might do them on my own time. Alright, I assume he's probably going to sell me stuff. He's next to a cart. Got my whole squad. That's that way. What's that? What's that? Whoa, back up. It just says world map. Okay. Let's talk to this guy then.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Would have been cooler if your name was Levi, because that's like my favorite Attack on Titan character, but whatever. Definitely never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did he make you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I want to definitely go through the main storyline, so I hope all these quests are available after that, because I will get sidetracked and it won't end very well. And also for the sake of YouTube, I'm sure nobody wants to see me go through every side quest in this game, so I want to beat the main storyline and then just play on my own at that point. Alright.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Sorry, I was a little distracted. Can anybody tell me what is going on here? Is that like a buff from something I have on me? Or is that like from an enemy from earlier? You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. You should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
I do want to see what you have available because
Your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
we used up way too many health potions last time.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Thanks. Let's get all of these up in here. Oh, I was going to buy one of these, but I can't afford either of them. I was trying to check on Morgan's staff and see if maybe the staff would be better, but it is expensive. You're killing me, mate. You're absolutely killing me. I don't think we need that much elf fruit. Or mushrooms for that matter. Let's go ahead and just get rid of them. I wonder if I should hold on to this in case I need to give it to somebody else, or if I should just start selling things, y'all. I'm probably getting rid of so much stuff that I'm gonna need. What be the difference between these? What means? I don't understand what the balance means. We'll get rid of that one. Keep the balanced one. Why not? Okay. Sold some things. I feel like I want to talk to all my companions, but it's just gonna take so long. Oh, Morgan out here being a loner. Sounds about right.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I'm gonna grab a sweater real quick, guys. Literally a deja vu moment to episode 4 because I get cold in my room way too easily. Farewell. I don't need enchanting for now. But I'm glad to know that we have it. I'm sure I'm gonna need it and regret it later. I want to talk to the squad. The sake of time. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. I really don't know who I should be keeping like in my party and for when, because obviously I want Alistair. I mean, come on. And then for the sake of the humor, I want Morgan.
Indeed.
And then like this guy's a warrior, but we already got 2, but he's level 7. And I mean Andre the Giant, guys. There's my Doge. And then we got Carrot Top.
Indeed.
I don't know. Man, if I just have everybody, like my little army, like my squad. It's like the Avengers, man. We got the Hulk in the back just left out. What the heck? You can't have Tony Stark and Cap and the Black Widow and Hawkeye without the Hulk, guys. And Scooby-Doo just chilling in the corner like he doesn't belong. I don't know. Would my dog be Thor? Because he looks like Scooby-Doo. Kinda. I feel like Andre the Giant would be the Hulk, though. So my dog could be Thor. That would work. So we are at camp. I want to go to the forest and check out the elves. Why are those gold as opposed to not like white? To the forest! Oh goodness. It stops you on the map for fights.
I shall do it.
Let's
As
grab
you say,
some glory.
shall be done.
Oh hi, there's a dude right here that I'm like literally standing in front of.
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm getting roughed up. Can I take the health poultice, please? Alistair, baby. Alistair, baby. Oh, well, Alistair died because I apparently just suck at playing this game.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Thank God for the ladies. I need to find a way to make Alistair a little bit more beefy. My poor baby. Ladies, you know we can walk up here, right? I mean, I know y'all both got some range on you, but...
I shall do it.
No, yeah, you did really badly, baby daddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Thank God for Tits McGee and Carrot Top. Where the heck am I going now? That was the way we came, right? So then this marker... Yes.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere.
I'm glad I picked their people to go to first. I've been looking for y'all, actually.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
First of all, sit the fuck down. I'm a Grey Warden, and I came to speak to your leader. Not you. I'm a Karen. I want to talk to your manager.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
You'll have to take my word for it.
I do not trust your word, but I shall allow the Keeper to decide for himself the truth of what you say. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Noted.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Maserinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zephyrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Alora. It's a pleasure to meet you. I just literally, everybody, I'm just like, it's Alora, it's a pleasure.
Manners. From a Shenman. Interesting. What might be your mission here?
Ooh.
Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Well. Okay.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
You're telling me that we're in Twilight now and Jacob Black and his crew done messed up all your men? Noted. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
This guy gives me Spock vibes for some reason. I don't know. I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Okay, Witherfang, my gothic stripper name.
Into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find it.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead.
Cool.
But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
So now we're in the Conjuring. Got it. I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
You're slightly a douche. In a very unsettling way. Just give me some advice on finding this Witherfang.
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
And about the curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
How do you know if you've been infected?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Yeah, those things happen to me once a month, every month, bro. Ain't nothing new. I want to ask you something else.
Go on, then.
Oh, I wanted to
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
ask about the equipment, because I saw that option. Let me talk to the bro.
I'm Darren Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zaprian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Oh, of course. I was like, we talk about how the dude's like, I have so much to do. Stands right there and doesn't do anything. If you just ask me a question, if you'd like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Some larger than the eye can see.
Very loud that must be, with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't easy, that's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Yeah, we're not all the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about your little keeper guy?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
I love that she's like, I mean, you could just ask him yourself. He told me to ask you, honey. What's he lost?
I really shouldn't talk about that. That's something you should ask him about yourself.
I should go.
Darth Shiro.
Now can I talk to you?
Yes?
Yeah.
What is it you need? Have you news?
I spoke to Lanai about you. I want equipment, bro.
I suggest you see Master Verithorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I should go.
Return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I want to try every dialogue option, I really do, but I don't think I have the time to sit here.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verithorn can help you. What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
I'm sorry, y'all have people dying, and I'm about to help you guys, and I'm just a little bit curious, and you guys are going to be dicks about it?
Hello?
Why are you cringing? Speak up. Say it with your chest, boy. Hello yourself.
I'm Cameron, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
So be one.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
Never mind, don't.
They have chosen freedom over subjugation. Better hardship and danger than slavery.
This person has a name.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
If I'm lucky, maybe I'll find them.
An outsider to the rescue, but of course, what were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
I mean, if you want to be a dick, I don't see you going out there and doing it. Your attitude is getting annoying, damn right. Think sarcasm's gonna help?
Nothing will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
Stop this, Aaron. This outsider has done us little good. But would you turn away help for our people simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Riffle. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment.
You think?
Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
It's story time!
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now,
I need snacks for story time.
such a tale.
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were free.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west. The Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
No, and I'll be honest with you, I have the dialogue volume so low. and this is probably gonna be so loud. I just wanted an excuse to eat, y'all. Jesus for calling my name. Not me being hungry during some very important lore.
But you do not. You must know a great deal more than we. What do you say, child? Can you tell us what happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
I've, made it a point to be very nice, but there have been certain people so far that piss me off. Logain, obviously. That one dude that was, screaming and crying in front of the chantry. And this guy. Literally, you're like, oh, I'll make amends, and then you continue to be a sarcastic dick. Not every human felt that way.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh,
Point.
I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenar, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Listen, you look like a drag queen that forgot to blend her contour lines. I don't need your attitude. Oh, perhaps you'll allow me to tell a story. No, I'm too nice. Thank you, I enjoyed it.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Oh, now we're starting to warm up a little. Yes, please tell me.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
I'm asking if Witherfang still exists, but we've already covered that, but...
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
Okay, that's all I need, I guess.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Noted. Don't piss off the forest. It's like Fern Gully, y'all. Alright, where are we going next? That's the guy that's supposed to give me some stuff.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Fairthorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, to you I speak only because the Keeper requires it. So speak and then be gone.
I don't know why you're being a douche, because I was told to come to you.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Is there any other equipment you could spare?
No, nothing. Take what equipment you wish from the chest and go.
What chest exactly? Oh, still talk to you?
Yes? What is it now?
I can barter with you?
No. I'm no Shemlin merchant who will traffic with any scoundrel. I suggest you go.
Well, you've still got an exclamation point over your head.
Yes? What is it now?
Okay, what exactly do you make?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
Alright.
Yes, I believe that is best. Leave us to our work, please.
I don't like his attitude. Oh, now I can buy stuff from you. Wow. More of these. I know we're gonna need them. Alistair. Baby boy needs all the resistance he can get. Okay, and where did he say this chest was? See, oh, it's back there. I don't really need that. I feel like I should be putting armor on everybody, but... Wait, oh, I'm Alistair right now. Oops. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know if I need it. Alright, guess I'll take what I can get. And I see an exclamation point over this way, so I'm gonna go over this way.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Atlas. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have, and it's annoying. Yeah, that's a fact. They've been a bit suspicious.
I would be the same in their place. They have just been attacked, after all.
It is not our intention to insult the Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
I mean, I want to hear about it.
No. It is too strange to discuss something like that with you.
Won't you reconsider? We would truly like to hear what has troubled you, sir.
Very well. It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Dalish and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
We will seek her out, brother.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
That's kind of sad, and really shitty if your people are actually holding that information from you. Like, he deserves to mourn her if she ended up being a werewolf. Like, there's nothing you can do. But yeah, he definitely deserves to like be able to mourn his own woman. Picking up all kinds of little stuff around here. I thought I saw another exclamation point up over this way, but I guess not. Kind of getting close to where I should probably end the episode. Oh, perfect.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
See, like, you could give me, like, the most overpowered god tier companions, but I'm not getting rid of these two. Oh, I love it. And, like, they just need to screw already, but at the same time, that's baby daddy. Tits McGee's gotta learn her place. Poor Carrot Top was kinda vibing the elf dude back there. She was making decent conversation with him. Gather my party, yes. Oh. So that'd be us leaving. Hold on, I'm so confused. Do we go this way, or is that the way we came from originally? Looks like that might be the way we came from originally. I don't know, I feel like if, like, dialogue just struck up there, but weird. I don't know. Let's run in circles, because why not? Anything fun over this way? Ooh, plants! Yay! Watch that be like a really good plant. Look at me learning all these new things. And I don't think I went this way, so that's fine, because there's a chest that I can't unlock, but somebody else can. Or not. Should have seen that coming. My entire existence is a letdown. Why wouldn't my gaming experience be too? Oh, look at that thing! Okay, is there anything else over here before I go fall madly in love with whatever that is? It's so cute. Okay, I see there's... Who is... Animals! Where's my exclamation point here? Can't install.
I told you to leave me alone.
Okay, wow, tell me what your problem is.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
You sound like a really emotional teenager. Try me.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of the beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Like, I want to help you, cause hashtag true love, but also hashtag she said no, bro. No means no. There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What is with fantasy games and there always being like one quest where you have to help somebody like win somebody over? I guess they could bring you a pelt back.
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
You want the woman or not? Or maybe I could talk to her for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Can't hurt.
Sirenas, Ma Sirenas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
As long as if I wingman for you and she says no, you still take no for an answer, bro. No means no. feel like this episode's already getting so long, and that's just part of the reason why, like, I don't want to have to sit here and talk to all the companions or try every single dialogue option, because we'll be here for years, guys. That's the one thing I had, like, a feeling about playing this game, is I knew it was going to have to be, like, bare bones, main storyline, and it would still, like, this series is probably going to go on for a hot minute. I'm going to have to start playing other games in between. Oh, it's a statue. I thought it was an actual animal. I got super excited for no apparent reason. Alright, let's talk to Gaydna.
I'm Darren Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Canon. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
So she wants a manly man. You're superficial. Got it. I mean, the only thing that should matter is how you feel about him.
It does matter. I am sorry, but I will not rest my future on the advice of an outsider, no matter how kind. Please, tell Canon I am sorry.
Well, hope homeboy's okay with my, idea about the pelt now.
There's nothing more for us to speak of. Go away.
Just listen, dude.
No. Leave me be.
What?
There's nothing more for us to speak of. Go away.
What a freaking crybaby. I don't even want to go get a pelt for you. You're like a child, dude. You're acting like an absolute child. Did I check these already? You know what? She does deserve a manly man, because you are acting like a baby. I don't know if I should be taking that armor. That way I can put it on my companions.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Good to know, Alistair. Good to know.
Who comes? Oh, it is you, stranger. You startled me.
Is that a Patronus? Definitely looks like Harry Potter's Patronus. There's no need to be frightened.
I was not frightened, though from all I've heard of you from my clanmates, perhaps I should be. I was simply preoccupied with the Hala and did not hear your approach. For a moment I thought you a wolf.
Yeah, what the heck is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel, what humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
Sounds like horses.
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why is this one separated?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm her?
No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
Examine her?
And? What do you think?
Oh, I can't tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I could kill her quickly if that's what you want.
No, that would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty. as both master herder and as her friend.
Oh.
She shall take her last breath knowing she was always safest in my care.
I hope she's not sick, because that's sad. Alright, that looks like it's the end of over here. So I guess back to the outskirts of the forest is the way I should be going. I don't know, guys. Oh, what's that? No, the forest is right there. I lied. Keep going straight. Okay, let's grab this elf root. And I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So we will start off in the next episode with the forest. I'll see you guys next time.